This video is a little bit different from the norm because I did an awful lot of work off camera before I even started the video, but it was very experimental. I wasn't 100% sure of what I was doing, so it wasn't until I had done quite a bit that I felt brave enough to actually put this video together. Anyway, what I'm doing here is I'm splattering coffee onto dried decoupage pages. The pages I've done on a magazine substrate, and then it's decoupage of brown package paper, map book pages, ordinary book pages, and then the dosage instructions out of medications. So that's what I've done. Okay, so once I'd finished splashing coffee onto my decoupage sheets, I suddenly thought about the coffee dyed paper. So I grabbed a sheet and I started splashing coffee back onto the coffee paper, and accidentally splashed a bit too heavily, so there was kind of big fat drops that I thought would look ugly. So then I remembered drippage, which is what you do to make the sort of the very wet stuff all over the paper run. So you pick it up and you tip it this way and that way, and you get your drippage, which I thought was working rather nicely. And once I was happy with it, I dabbed it off a little and then started splattering slightly more gently and nice and neatly. So yeah, that was looking very nice. And I've also noticed that there's nice dark stains on the brown paper from where the coffee was splashed on it. So all in all, I think it's turning out to be quite a successful little exercise. And now what I want to do is put all the papers out into the sun to dry, because that way it'll be thoroughly dry and look much more attractive, and we'll take it from there. I'm actually carrying on with this video several days after the initial start, so you'll have to forgive me because I've done a fair amount of work off camera, but I wanted to show you anyway. It's all been experimental, feeling my way around, deciding which way to go with my art journal that I plan to do. And this is one of those papers that I decoupaged on the magazine page, and then I've covered it with brown paper, because my plan is to put lined paper on this page, on this side, for actual journaling. But what I've done here is it was coffee splattered, and then I came onto here with sponge. I don't think I braided. Yes, I did. I braided a little bit with burnt sienna, possibly a touch of burnt umber, and then raw sienna, which is the light sort of mustardy color, which I'm rather loving, because if you dilute this with white, you kind of can get an antique coffee dyed look. It takes a little bit of work, but it does work out in the end. Anyway, this is the story. This is the back, the base that I started on. Some of the other ones, other pages, because I ended up doing 6 pages with this technique, with the brown paper, the mapping paper, the dosage instructions, and the book pages. I ended up doing 6 of these pages. So I'm going to show you how far I've gone with the other 5, just quickly. I'm quite pleased with the way it's turning out, I have to be honest. These are not completed, but they are a work in progress. But as I say, I'm pretty happy with the way they're turning out. I cut out these leaves from the Edith Holden Diary of a Countrywoman, of an Edwardian countrywoman, I think. Anyway, these are out of her book. And then this little sprig of maidenhair fern is actually a sticker. You can see it's a little bit shiny, although I've gone over this whole page with liquid matte medium. I don't seem to be dulling down this quite as well as I would like to. However, we will continue. So the plan is, as you can imagine by just looking at this, that these pages are going to be folded in half. So my journal will be an A5 size. The gap in the middle is for the writing. Now, what I do need to show you is this is very, very stiff. It's several layers, as you can imagine, because there's the magazine page. Then on this side, there's the brown paper, brown paper, the packaging paper, and then this side is the decoupage. So these are rather stiff, and I think I won't be doing quite as much layering on forthcoming pages. So I am considering options. Maybe these will be oh my goodness, my mind's gone blank. Signature covers. Possibly I will put other paper inside for the signatures. What I do intend to do, because I've got an awful lot of this brown paper and I'm going to be collecting more, I'm still not quite comfortable with the original junk journaling story. I'm not wrapping my head around invoices being put in sideways and this sort of thing at the moment. So this journal I don't think will be a junk journal as such. I think it's going to rather be an art journal. But never mind. It is going to be my remembery. Okay, so that's the first page that I did. This is the one side, this is the other side. I'm rather liking it. I do like the kind of messy, what would you call it, botanical type background. I do love nature, I do love gardens, trees, forests, etc. So there's going to be pretty much an underlying botanical theme, I would imagine, to this whole exercise. Now here, some more from Edith Holden. Lovely little clusters of mushrooms. And then this background, I did the splattering. It's also got the darker brown in here, the Van Dyke brown. And I used my Twiggy stencil on this particular page just to create that kind of background. This is side one. This is the back. I haven't done anything to this yet. So that is still a work in progress. And of course inside is the brown paper. So that's number 2. Number 3, also work in progress, also incomplete, but again lovely mushrooms. I'm going to be painting over on this one. I just want to add a few things to the toadstools that are there, and I'm looking forward to that. That's going to be fun. The back is untouched. You can see this has only got the I would say burnt sienna and raw sienna on the back here, but that's fine, it will come. And then these last two, I haven't gone very far. I haven't done much other than the application of the 3 shades of brown across the decoupage. But I am liking this. I do rather like the effect that I'm getting with that. So those are the 5. And that is as far as I am so far. But I thought I'd just get this little video put together, or started at least, so that I can keep adding to it as I go along with these particular 6 pages. Here is the one that I haven't even started putting much onto at all. However, it will be part of the 6. So that's that for now. And as you know, I'll be back. Well, I hope you enjoyed the process. I must say I've enjoyed the exploration and the experimentation and so on. But all that's left for me to do is to say thank you so much for watching. Please like if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you haven't already, and comment, please. Dying to hear what you think. And until next time, stay well, stay safe, and bye-bye.